That's gotta hurt. In this club, I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today. So remember, well, this is for the people that watched my previous video. I mentioned that I would be showing all these old replays from September. I am not doing that anymore. I just decided to cancel that because I've actually been playing Master Duel a bit more lately. So yeah, today is going to be a kind of video where I'm using a monster you thought I would never use again for obvious reasons, because it's a very, very cursed monster. Every time you put it in your deck, even just one copy, 90% of the time, you're always going to start with it, and it bricks you a lot. Which should have been a level 4 monster, by the way. But no, it's a level 8 monster. The monster I'm talking about, this forbidden monster you should never use. I'm not talking about Exodia, the forbidden one, no. This monster is Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Probably the brickiest Blue Eyes card to ever exist. Nah, not really, but you know what I mean. Just one of the most brickiest cards. But it's cursed in Master Duel. Like, I have had games where I started with it 14 games in a row. 14 games in a row. Just kept starting with Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon 14 games in a row. Then sometimes 5 games and all that. And I won most of my duels, to be honest, which is good. But sometimes, you'll see an example later. I don't know if it'll be in the next video or this one, because I'm using Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon twice. I don't know if it'll be in this one or the next one, but something made me go, this is why I took Abyss out of my deck. But anyway, I got rid of Dragon Shrine, because I already have the White Son of Ancient in my hand, so I could just get rid of that. And I'd rather draw 2 as well, you know, so it was a bit awkward, so I'd rather just get rid of Dragon Shrine. So I use the White Son of Ancients to summon Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Now, normally I would summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon to protect my back row, right? But this is the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon showcase, and everything was successful, and so it is a nice way to get Chaos Fallen and Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. That's what I love about Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, but my god. So here I use Called by the Grave on that. You know, I just use Called by the Grave because it has a graveyard effect, and I might as well just get rid of it now. And then as soon as my opponent summons a Cyburst monster, bam, there can be only one. And yes, I could negate it with Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, but you know, I just felt like just in case there was another graveyard effect, you know. So I just wanted to use Called by the Grave on that one, and then wait for another graveyard effect, which I would negate with Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. And then my opponent ended their turn. I had infinite impermanence ready if my opponent activated an effect. So I used Pot of Prosperity, and then my opponent left. Yeah, it's in this video, the thing I was talking about before. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, Floodgates did carry me a lot during these duels. I mean, Blue Eyes did too. Like, you know, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon protecting my back row and all that. This was the duel right after. My hand was very similar to the one I had before, which was pretty crazy. I got rid of Blue Eyes instead of the White Son of Ancients because I felt like synchro summoning again. I was like, it's a sign. It's like the same sort of hand a little bit. So I wanted to do this again. But yeah, this was the duel right after. It's 11 turns, this one, so it's a bit of a long one. But yeah, just like I said in one of my other videos, I love Floodgates with Blue Eyes and Dark Magician because they're not as fast as other monsters in the game. You know, they don't have crazy million effects and dumb broken shit. So Floodgates help me. You know, oh yeah, I like this is funny as well. My opponent used Harpy's Feather Duster while I have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So obviously my opponent just is not reading my cards. My opponent sat there for like 2 minutes wondering what happened. Like, why didn't Harpy's Feather Duster destroy my opponent's spells and traps? And it's like, if you read Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, you would know that you cannot destroy my back row. Twice this happened in one day where my opponent just used Harpy's Feather Duster when I had Blue Eyes Jet Dragon on the field. But I just love floodgates because, like this for example, it just, this is against the Harpy decks. I don't know if it'd be too strong, but it just helps Blue Eyes and Dark Magician catch up to all the BS that meta decks can do. And also if you get bricked, it just helps you, like slow the game down until you can do something as well, you know, because sometimes, most of the time, Blue Eyes is pretty bricky, so yeah. But they're perfect because they're strong monsters, and if you use, for example, yeah, there can be only one, and you have Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field versus, I don't know, some weak sprite monster, well, who's gonna win? You know, they can't summon other sprite monsters, and you have a 3000 attack monster, so yeah. It's just, I know some of you don't like floodgates, you think it's unhealthy and all that, I get that, but we can say that about a lot of things in this game. You use what you want, and I'll use what I want. I use Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician, of course I'm going to use floodgates. That's the only way to be competitive with them right now, because Konami just chooses to release alright effects for them, but nothing too crazy unfortunately. They could fix them so much, like just give them the Kashtira treatment. Like Kashtira can just special summon itself from the hand if you control no monsters. Then there's that spell card that normal summons a Kashtira monster, well technically a level 7 monster. But then also on top of that, special summons a Kashtira monster that is banished or in your graveyard. So they could do that with Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, like a better way of doing that, because True Light is pretty slow. There is that Blue Eye spell card, but I don't like it. Like there's a lot of swapping and all that. It's just, it should just be summon a Blue Eyes monster from your hand. That's it, without any swapping and all that stuff. I'll reread that card, but it's just not good. It's just not good. Just need a spell card that says, hey, summon any level 8 monster that mentions Blue Eyes. That is a Blue Eyes monster, with no other restrictions, and then does stuff on top as well, on top of all that. Well, I'm pretty sure if the other Blue Eyes card, that spell card, is like, I don't know, I've tried it, just, I don't know. I might try it again, maybe I'll try it again. I forgot the name. So I got Harpy's Feather Duster here, which was pretty funny because my opponent's using Harpies, but I don't know what, I guess my opponent did this for fun, just to show me what they could do, but when this face-up card leaves the field, destroy those monsters, so yeah. Then I attack directly with Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Yeah, that was a long game. I'm about to do a multi-summon in Dokkan Battle. I got all of the new Heroes characters, but I still want to keep summoning on it because I know later on Global we're going to get Super Trunks and Ella Mega Shinron, which I don't care about. So I'm just going to keep summoning on Heroes to get my Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito. Like, you know, I'm trying to max him out. I don't think it's possible, but just to get more copies. I only have one copy. So my opponent's using Runic, which I've not dueled against in a long time. I'm so glad Runic Fountain is getting hit to 1. Oof, Goten and Chaozu on the summon animation. This does not look good. I don't think I'm getting another copy of Vegito. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So my opponent's using Runic stuff, Negated Dragon Shrine, yeah. Oh, hang on. Well, okay. That's not too bad. I mean, it's better than I thought. I got, Crimson Masked Saiyan, which is basically Super Saiyan Rose Free Goku Black. So that's, and, Janemba Modified. Wow. I think he's almost maxed out. Anyway, so my opponent used Skill Drain, and it's like, thank you. I love you. Like, Blue Eyes feeds off of Skill Drain. Thank you so much. I'm not your typical player where it's like I need to rely on monster effects to win. No. I just use strong dragons that don't have crazy effects, so by all means use Skill Drain. I love it. Sorry for talking about Dokkan Battle. I've also been playing a lot of Dragon Ball Legends because of Legends Festival. once a year. So yeah, got all of the new units, well, except for the 1% sparkings. I just got all the LFs, which I'm fine with. I didn't really want the 1 sparkings anyway, 1% sparkings. I got Tag Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and also Ultimate Gohan who transforms to Beast Gohan. So that was really nice. So I used the White Son of Ancients to get Blue Eyes White Dragon to my hand, just to normal summon it, just so I can attack that face down. My opponent could have had something, you know, the face downs, but I risked it. And then I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, and I attacked directly. But yeah, gotta save my Chrono Crystals now for Christmas time, because I'm pretty sure we're getting Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Alright, this is going to be the last duel I show you, and then I'll show you my deck at the end of this replay. Now this is the thing I was talking about where something happened that made me go, now I remember why I don't use Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon anymore. I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I used Bingo Machine Go, and then my opponent negated it, which I was fine with, because I'm like, well, I did that as bait anyway, because I'd rather that get negated instead of trade-in. So I used trade-in, and guess what I drew? My opponent used Maxi. I didn't use Ash Blossom because I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm special summoning. I drew 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. So all I could do was set down the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Maybe my opponent thought I didn't really do as much because of, you know, Maxi, but that's not the case. I just couldn't do anything. So I used Ash Blossom there. And then my opponent summoned that in defense. And then guess what I drew here? Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. And I'm like, that's why I don't run that anymore. Now you could say you should run free Dictative Dick. That's fine, but like I said, Master Duel just doesn't shuffle the deck properly. And if I put free in my deck, and of course I draw a Blue Eyes White Dragon there. Master Duel cannot shuffle the deck properly, and if you have free copies of one card, I've tried free Dictative Dick. As much as I want that sounds very wrong. As much as I want free Dictative D, I always start with 3 of them, and it's just so bricky. If this was real life, this kind of stuff would barely happen, but in Master Duel it happens all the time. Like, this is a normal day for Blue Eyes users right here. This is a normal day for Blue Eyes. Like, we're used to this. It's funny, and we get annoyed, but we're used to it. It's the average day of a Blue Eyes player. My opponent was like, I'm going to banish this trap card that might stop me. No, it was just the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. I think I only run 6 level 8 monsters, which doesn't sound like much in a deck that has 40 cards. You know? So, I don't know. And then I got called by the grave, and I think I just left because I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, well, I can't win. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you why I lost this duel, and it's because of this. I did win a lot of games though, but just that one game I lost. Alright, so this is the deck I was using in those replays. Next video will be the same deck. I'm pretty sure you might see Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon more, but you did see Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon a lot in this video. More than I thought, to be honest, which is good. I had to like swallow and talk, and I feel like drinking water because my mouth just feels so dry. There we go. Yeah, so we did see Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon a lot, which is good. But yeah, alright. Going to end it here. Do I really feel like using the other Blue Eyes monsters? I don't think I'm... Like, as much as I love Shining Dragon, I don't think I'm gonna use Shining Dragon ever again. Maybe if I get to Diamond rank, which I'm almost there, because of this deck. I'm not even joking. Maybe could use this, maybe. I've never used Blue Eye Solid Dragon before. I don't think I want to because it just sounds so weird. That spell card I was talking about before is this one. Yeah. When this when you activate this card, you can reveal one Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand, special summon one monster from your hand. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, return that face-up monster to the hand, then you can apply the following effect based on the original name of the card returned to the hand. I hate how you have to reveal Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. Yeah, so it depends what you bounce back. So if you bounce back Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon any monster that can be special summoned from your hand. And then if you send back another card which is not Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can just summon a Blue Eyes monster from your hand. See, it's too restrictive. Like, I don't like how you have to send a card back to your hand to use this. I wish you could just summon a Blue Eyes monster from your hand. Like, if you say that's broken, it's not. It's really not. It's 2023. Blue Eyes White Dragon needs to be summoned like an easier way than True Light, you know? There are other cards, but they're too slow these days. This spell card would have been perfect if you just didn't have to bounce a monster back to your hand. Like, I don't know. Maybe I might try it one day, but I've tried it a few times before, and I don't know. But yeah, it just sucks. I mean, it's not terrible, but just Blue Eyes has a very bad Blue Eye searching, though. Like, I don't think you want to run 3 of these, and Blue Eyes just doesn't have a good spell and trap searcher. Like, there's True Light, which is very slow. Bingo Machine Go, not even guaranteed. Just needs a level 4. I shouldn't rant. I always rant about this, but that's another thing I hate about it too. Just you can't search for it, and it's just got a lot of restrictions. You need to have Blue Eyes White Dragon in hand. You can't just be summon a Blue Eyes monster from your hand. Dumb. And that's Cash Tira. Alright, going to end it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.